And welcome to the UK. Pretty cool place. What's up? The question is, did I enjoy doing Without a Trace, and I'd like to do another procedural cop show, like a CSI or something. I enjoyed it very much. The other actors on the show were really nice and really good. Like Anthony was just amazing, and Miss Baptiste was just amazing as well. Yeah, but you know, some of the writers on Buffy, we all complain about the same thing because, like, we go off on these other projects and they're really good projects, but we get bored because we want a demon to jump out and rip somebody's death. We want a portal to open up and a spaceship comes out or something like that. So in a way, it was fun because it's a very different kind of world, and the dialogue is really heavy on information. And I'm just trying as an actor to make that kind of sound normal and interesting is its own challenge. But I wanted a demon to come out and rip somebody's death.
Okay, not fine, that.
I don't know if I understand. Size does matter, you guys know that. But with regards to acting, that's my personal boundary. You know, see, I don't think so. I don't think the camera can really tell how tall you are. But the casting directors seem to really care about that a lot. I always joke to my son, if I was 5 inches taller, we'd all be rich. What's up, Eleanor? Yeah, what's the friend's name? Oh, got it. What else do you need? You need a card? The question being, do I have any bad habits that I would like to get rid of? And do I want help with that? I used to be composed of bad habits, but that was a long time ago, and I've eradicated them all except for nicotine patches. But I think that I'm going to have to do that on my own.
I'm wondering what's the most embarrassing question you ever got and what the answer?
The question is, what's the most embarrassing question I've ever had, and what was my answer? I don't really remember getting an embarrassing question.
Like the media part.
Shameless. Sorry, no.
What do you like to do on holiday? Where do you like to go?
Where do I like to go on holiday? I really haven't had a holiday in 5 years. The other side is, I'm not unemployed, so this is good. But I did enjoy. I went with my family to Hawaii and spent a whole lot of money, but it was worth it. That was really cool. But if I could go on holiday, right now, if I could really choose where I would go to holiday, it'd be in bed. With a television and a remote control and ice water. That's it. And now what?
Did you enjoy your experience at the San Diego Music Festival?
Thank you. The question is, did I enjoy my experience at the San Diego Music Festival? And I did very much. What I really liked about it was there was a wonderful group that started us off and maybe some of you were there.
Yeah.
Right on. And so I had a nice crowd by my stage of like 300 people. But then, during the set, like 200 more kind of just wafted by and stayed. And that made me feel good. It made me feel like they're staying for the music. So that was pretty good. Yeah. In the back. Yeah.
I want to ask your advice, actually. I went like 4 years, and I'm road tripping down the West Coast from Vancouver all the way down to San Diego. And I wondered what you'd recommend I stop off and see that sort of part of the world.
Yeah. So if you're going, so where are you starting from?
I'm starting in Vancouver, in Canada, and going all the way down.
Oh, God. I would take let's see.
We're having a go all night.
I would take as much of Highway 1 as you have time for.
Time convertible?
No. No, it'd be very rainy and cold. Well, just put the top up. Yeah, sure, convertible. But there were some rock formations along the coast of Oregon that are just jaw-droppingly beautiful. I would also recommend the Olympic Peninsula in Washington State. Go to the old-growth forests. I would very much recommend going to the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington. Then when you get to California, do some wine tasting up north. There's some really nice stuff out there. Go to Carmel by the Sea, a beautiful little town by the sea. If you can stay at a Sea Lamar near, I forget where that is.
Sea Lamar.
A Sea Lamar, yeah, that's kind of near Carmel. And no, it's not. And yeah, I think that would probably be a pretty good trip, actually. Well, sounds like a great trip. Not going.
I've heard you're a closet Trekkie, as am I. Would you like to be in the new Star Trek film?
Yes. I am a Trekkie. I'm not really that far in the closet.
No, I've got 2 unicorns.
And I actually wrote my own I wrote my own Star Trek show.
Oh, thank you.
But then Enterprise took my idea and did it poorly. I was going to do the very first Starship, right?
Yeah.
And my hero, it starts when my hero is 5 years old. And his dad is a war hero in World War III. He was the only one that was willing to use nuclear bombs on the battlefield and killed millions of Muslims. So when it's time to make peace, they send the guy's dad, just like the only Nixon could go to China, and the dad kisses his son and says, "I'll be back. I've changed, my son. I'm here to make peace." And so he goes off, and the kid is watching his dad on television sit down at the conference table with the Muslims, and instead of letting his dad sign the peace treaty, they just pop him in the head. And so the son is just watching this, and you can see his face just blanch. And we realize that the son is learning that if you stand up and try and care in this world, you'll be cut down. And so then we cut to him being like 20 years old, and he's joined the military because it's the easiest thing that he can do. But he's running tequila from Mexico, and he gets caught and put in jail. And they come to him and they say, "Look, you are a horrible soldier, but your test skills are great. Your fight skills are great, your shooting is great, but you're just unmanageable. But you got your dad's name. And we have a spaceship, and we are trying to bring the world together, just like the space station